it's the best place to come. Not only the front of the house with Chris, whom I deal with most of the time, he keeps me on my appointments, he gives me a reminder, he makes the whole payment thing flawless. So the front, which is important, is great. We talk about recipes and food, there's a rapport. And then as far as the care, again, I know everybody's busy and they have clients before me and after me, but when I'm in Helen's care, I know she's there for me. She's really focused on my case and I can talk to her about everything. It's almost like a family, but a family, you can tell that Helen really cares, right? Yeah, and she's not a magician, although at times, I feel blessed to have someone like Helen. Mostly physio, but lately, when I found out you also did massage, I've been coming to see Sarah Campy. She's great. Yeah, so it's a one-stop shop for people like me. It's really cool. It's actually great because I know Helen has been talking to Sarah and vice versa, so they know I don't have to explain myself. They have a file on me. They know what's wrong and so it's really cool. My latest experience with Helen, 4 months ago I had a full knee replacement. The day after from the hospital, I emailed her making sure I was going to be, in her care. She's done wonderful things for my knee. She had me up and walking after probably a month and a half. And Helen's approach is very holistic. She'll treat the knee, of course, but because I've used the cane for a few weeks, a month at a time, my left leg was compensating and getting hurt. The wrist using the cane. So she also addresses all those secondary areas that are impacted. She'll treat the knee, but she'll also treat the other areas. And I think that's a really, I don't know if it's unique to Helen or to Sitka, but it helps a lot. Plus, I think poor Helen, when you have a surgery like this, it's pretty big. There are days when you come to see her and I go, am I doing enough? Is my flexion enough? You're a little down. And she's such a mental support. She's always upbeat and she always tells you're doing very well, don't be so hard on yourself. So every time I leave here, I feel a little better about my progress and the future. And so also exercises. She gives you very specific exercise to your limitation, to what you can do and what you can't. And it's up to me to do those exercises. So don't go anywhere else. And after I have a few physios in my days, this is the best. Hence me being here more than 10 years.